This is what broke people say every day. That's too expensive. I'm just not lucky like them. I'll start next year. It sounds harmless, doesn't it? You might even say these things every day. But what if I told you these phrases are slowly burying your opportunities? They're not just words. These are precise thought patterns that not only take away your chances, but shape your entire future. Let's break it down. That's too expensive. No, it's not too expensive. It's just your belief that it's unattainable. You see, the moment you say something is too expensive, what you're really saying is, I'm not willing to pay the price, literally or figuratively. Why do you think so many people get stuck in the same cycle year after year, struggling financially? Because they refuse to make the necessary sacrifices for their future. Ask yourself, is it too expensive because I don't have enough money? Is it too expensive because I'm not willing to do what it takes to get it? If you're thinking like this, let's get real for a second. Are you willing to put in the effort? Are you willing to tighten your belt and hustle harder? Because broke people say this just to avoid effort. But when you look at successful people, you never hear them say, it's too expensive. Instead, they ask, how can I make this happen? They don't try to avoid work. They find ways to earn more. They see opportunity in every challenge. They know that nothing worth having comes without hard work. That's how they get ahead, by deciding that no price is too high for a better future. I'm just not lucky like them. Let me break it to you. You think it's luck? That people who've made it are just randomly rich, happy, and influential? If you believe it's luck, you're setting yourself up for failure. Let me tell you why. Because luck doesn't explain the countless hours, the failures, the sacrifices, and the relentless pursuit of success that those people had to endure. The truth is, the people you call lucky simply seized opportunities that others were too afraid to take. They worked, they tried, they failed, and they kept going until they succeeded. They stayed up late, worked their asses off, and that's how they became who they are. And you? You say, I'm just not lucky. But here's the question. Have you really done everything you could? Have you been willing to take those uncomfortable steps? Have you risked failure? Because success doesn't come without sacrifice, without discomfort. It comes from action. It comes from being ready to grab every opportunity, regardless of the odds. I'll start next year. You know what really happens when you say this? You put your life into the endless tomorrow box. But tomorrow never comes. How many years have you been saying, I'll start next week, next year? But why aren't you where you want to be? Because you never started. And those next years never seem to end. The truth is, people who make progress, they don't wait for the right time. They start right now. Because they know the right time won't come unless I make it. The truth is, there's no perfect time to begin. There's only now. Right now. So, why wait? Why let another year pass by before you start working on your dreams? I already know that. I already know that. So many people say this when they hear a new idea. But you know what happens when you really know something, but do nothing with it? It's called procrastination. It's called competing with yourself over knowledge, but not taking action. Everyone knows how to eat healthy, how to learn, how to make money. But what's the point if you don't implement what you know? The skill to know is important, but the skill to act is what makes you successful. Here's the truth. Knowing something isn't enough. What matters is what you do with that knowledge. The most successful people don't just know. They do. They take action, even when they're unsure, even when it's uncomfortable. If you already know something, ask yourself, what have I done with that knowledge? If you're not putting it to work, it's just wasted potential. I could never do that. I could never do that. And again, the most dangerous phrase, because it's always stopping you from taking the first step. I could never build a business. I could never have that much money. I could never reach my dreams. But you know what successful people say? How could I make that happen? How can I start? And it's not magic. It's the questions that change lives, questions that open up possibilities. Because without the right questions, we never find the answers. Every successful person has faced the "I could never do that" moment. They've all doubted themselves, had fears. But they chose not to let those doubts control their actions. They asked themselves better questions. And with those questions came solutions. And solutions are what make progress possible. I just want to be comfortable. Actually, comfort is your prison. It dulls your desires. It stops your growth. It hides your potential. People who achieve their goals seek the edge of their comfort zone. They want the challenge. And if they're not uncomfortable, they know they're not reaching for the highest heights. The truth is that comfort is a sign of settling for mediocrity. It's not happiness. It's not joy. It's not the goal. It's an escape from reality. Comfort might feel good right now, but it's what keeps you from your true potential. If you really want to grow, to build wealth, to achieve greatness, you have to get uncomfortable. If you want change, you can't just sit there waiting for it to come to you. You need to push yourself to new limits, to do the things that scare you, that challenge you, because that's where the magic happens. That's where success is born. I can't afford to take a risk. This is one of the most dangerous myths, because not taking a risk is the biggest risk. If you never step out of your comfort zone, you'll never know what could have been if you tried. All the opportunities are waiting for you to hit the start button. Taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It means stepping into the unknown, knowing that there will be ups and downs. But as long as you keep moving forward, you'll be better off than if you had stayed in place. And remember, failure is not bad. Failure is a step forward. It's just information that helps you correct your course. You might not succeed the first time. You might fail many times. But guess what? You're still learning. And every time you learn, you're getting closer to the success you want. The challenge for you: what do you say every day? What words do you repeat to yourself and others that shape your future? If you want to be successful, you have to change your thought patterns. Maybe it's time to change some of those daily phrases that are holding you back. Remember, it's your daily decisions that shape your life's direction. You are where you are because of what you say and think about yourself and the world around you. Start speaking like a successful person. Start asking questions like a happy person. And most importantly, start acting like someone who's already successful. You can do this. The question for you: what words will you say today? What words will you use tomorrow? You choose your future, and it starts right now. By the way, if you are ready to level up your financial literacy and take control of your money mindset, don't forget to show some love by hitting like, subscribing, and turning on the bell so you won't miss future videos. See you in the next one.